There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are live, and I'm here with beautiful Teri Renner. Welcome, welcome, Teri.
Oh, so nice to
Always,
see you, Allie.
oh, thank you. It's always wonderful to work together. And Terry's agreed to help me out here on these Sundays, and I look forward to it. We always have a great time.
Yeah, I love
And
it.
Terry's got some great guides and angels that love to come in, including Reverend Saul, if you haven't met him yet. He's
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
His crystals are right here, and he comes, man. Calling
Yeah.
the angels, and he's
He knew
there.
who to give them to. He did. He knew exactly what to do with him to keep himself alive.
Yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
wonderful. It's wonderful. So yes, today it's a beautiful day in Washington. My husband tells me to enjoy it because the next who knows how long it's going to rain. And I said, okay. Yeah,
You
it's
guys are
usually
getting that big trough that they're talking
that's
about,
true. That's
right?
very true.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
And we in November is a washout, is what I call it, because my poor son, he moved here in late September of 19, and we went into October, November, and all it did was rain. And I think he was reevaluating what the hell he was doing. I want to stay here. And I said, you've got to at least stay until the summer because the summers here are so glorious. And now he's been here, well over 5 years, and he has bought a home. So I don't think he's going anywhere. So I think we're okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I keep looking around, and I think that's my next step is to go over there and look Pacific
Yeah.
Northwest.
Uh-huh.
So
And for you, you don't have to be anywhere near the city because you don't, working, of course. And if your kids decide to, they can always use the car. But
yeah,
if they decide to come, but that's what I like about where I live is even though my internet can be spotty at times, living here in this area is peaceful for me. I don't have to. I only go out. Oh my God! I think I use my car out of 30 days. I might use my car 3 times. Yeah.
wow.
Because I just don't go anywhere. I mean, I used to be one of those people that went somewhere every day. Oh, I got to run out to the store. Well, now I just order online and have it delivered. So it makes it much easier for me. But
It
yeah,
is so much easier, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah,
we have a lot of things delivered here. It's,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I'm trying not to do Amazon. Okay, so I'm really upset with Amazon because they're
Yep.
like, "For $9.99, you won't have an advertisement on TV." And then they say on Netflix or whatever, and then they say, "For $9.99 a month on music, you can listen to
Yeah,
anything you want." And
I
I'm like,
know.
"You
They want
have"
to upsell you. Yeah, they want to
right?
be. Yeah.
How many yachts does that man need? So, yeah.
Correct, correct. And but I can also get delivery, say from Safeway, or I can get it from Fred Meyer. I
Yeah,
can, but most of the time I just have everything in my favorites, and I just click, 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 and it gets delivered. So,
it's
but I
so
started
easy.
that really didn't start that until the pandemic, and then of course I wasn't going to go anywhere. So, and then I just sort of kept it up. But
Yeah.
yeah.
No, we do a lot of that. We have a lot of food delivered and whatnot.
You
So
would love Port Townsend. Port Townsend is this
oh,
really
Sally.
cool little place on the peninsula across from Whidbey Island. And they have all these little shops and all these older houses. I love that. Paulsbo is also another beautiful little town. And that's where Mother's Tarot lives. Loretta, she
Oh,
lives there.
really?
Yeah.
And what's
She
it
loves
called?
it. It's called Paulsbo, and it's Poulsbo. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah.
I thought,
It
"What?"
is, I think it's a Scandinavian theme there. A lot of people
Mhm.
from Scandinavia are there.
Oh, my people.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
people. That's right. Have your people call my people. I would be happy to come up and visit you there because it's one of my favorite places. So,
Oh,
yeah,
lovely.
yeah.
Okay.
There's some
Yeah.
really good places further south as well, that are like Talayla, that are out. There's communities being built there right now. The only problem I had with it was that I didn't want to be that far south my kids were further. I have a kid in Tacoma and a kid in Bellevue, so it's about 30 miles either way, which
Oh, perfect.
yeah works out really well. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh,
hello,
or
Annie. Hello, Christine. It's good to see you guys. I have some of your questions that you've already posted, everybody. So thank you. Sally's here. Oh, you have a question. Okay, Teri already posted, did it. That's great. So we have, did someone say shenanigans? And hello, Darlene from Michigan. Things are really
oh,
heating up in Michigan. Woo! Lots of traveling up there with election folks.
yeah. And
Um,
then they found an underwater, ring of stones too in
right.
Lake Michigan.
Oh, they
That's
did?
a trip.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love that. Wow. Now
yeah,
we're seeing so much in Antarctica because it's melting and we're seeing all the green underneath it. It's amazing, by the way. So
yeah,
yeah, there's so much underneath that we can't see. I
yeah.
love that you think that's fun. My husband at two Christmases ago, my husband said, we have to make sure you're okay. So we got this one, which is a
Oh, I
cup.
love that.
We got that one, and we got the one he bought me for and some people make fun of it, but whenever we're reading for people that have like a question and we don't really want to say too much because it's medical or something like that, we point to that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
You're
true.
right. You're right, Annie. There are beautiful skies overhead.
Oh,
Yeah. Hi, Joyful Journey. I'll never forget. She's my birthday twin. All right. Joyful Journey.
wow, lucky.
Hi,
Yeah.
Lacey Gray. Nice to
Oh,
see you. Yes. Yes, we
Carl.
are today, Carl. It's nice to
Yes,
see
sir.
you, dear. Put it in if you want a reading. Yeah. And Karen Robinson. Hello, sweetheart. It's good to see you. Let's see. Oh, Sally, I didn't know you moved to Seattle from Tucson in the summer.
What?
Well, yeah, not this summer, but probably another time. You know
Oh,
what, though, Sally? It never gets, well, I won't say never. We will get a heat wave here. And the first year I moved here, it got up to like 100. But normally, our normal is between 70 and 80 here with no humidity. But I'm not on the water either. So that might make big difference.
yeah.
All right. Did someone? I got your question. I got yours, Ness. Good morning. Oh, hello, Chrissy from Footprint Tarot down in Australia. It's wonderful to see you, my dear. I
Oh,
hope
hey,
you and your
footprint.
husband are doing well, and he's still bringing you coffee. That's the thing. He better
Wow,
be. Yeah, he's a great guy.
that's a
And
treat.
Isabel is here. And oh, it is a different weather system. You're right, Sally. Yeah, you're right. All right. Yeah, Seattle is expensive. Oh, Orcas Island. Oh my God. Talk about expensive, but you have to have a boat to leave it. That's the only bad thing.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I've
No.
had too many boats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Layla's here. Nice to see you, dear. Darlene, we have your question. Layla got your question. Isabel, your question. Thank you. J Cat Lady's here. Hi, J Cat Lady. You spent your first year in sweatshirts and depressed. Oh, Sally, I'm sorry. Now, if you came here now, you couldn't be depressed. There's too many of us that would try to keep you up. So there you go.
Right?
You're up
Yeah.
very late. All right. Uh, he does. All right, sweetheart. It's 1 a.m. Sleep well, my dear.
Oh, yeah, go
No coffee.
sleep,
No
footprint.
coffee right now. Time for bed.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like bubbly water when I wake up in the middle of the night.
Ooh, really?
I don't
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drink it otherwise, but I'll get, some of that flavored water, like, just with
Yeah. Yeah.
lemon or
Yeah.
lime or
Uh
strawberry or whatever.
huh. Uh huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Carl. J. Catley, where do you live that you have such? I live south of Seattle, but it's only wonderful, J. Cat Lady, in the summertime. I mean, it's okay the rest of the year, but if there's not as much snow, we have maybe a dusting of snow, and otherwise it's rain. But we have the same rain. We have the same weather, I think, as merry old England, I believe, because
Yeah.
when I was on with Richie Longman Tarot, he said had been raining there as well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I went to England in January this year, I think, or it was
Mhm.
the year before, but it was, yeah, it's like that. It just rains, and they're like, "We're so sorry it's raining." I'm like, "Are you kidding? I'm loving it." You know?
Yeah,
I
it doesn't
I
matter. I'm in
enjoy it.
England, right?
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
no problem.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, Sally. Mold is, well, all I had was a little bit of water under they came in my house and I had mold instantaneously. So I totally
That's
get it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd get that in Florida, like, because I moved there from Missouri, and so I had a lot of cowboy boots. So my excuse, I wasn't wearing boots in Florida, and they get all moldy, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What the heck is that?"
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep. I lived in Texas. It was too hot. I lived in Florida. It was too hot most of the
Mhm.
time. Um, Reno, Nevada was okay. I liked it there. It was really because it's not Vegas. We're talking about on the other end of the state, everybody near
Yeah.
Lake Tahoe, and boy, is it nice. It's very beautiful there. So I did
I
like it.
no, I've never been to Lake Tahoe, but it looks beautiful. I've been to
Oh, you'd
Vegas
have a
like
great
4 or
time.
5 times. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't actually care for Vegas, and I know a lot of people really love it, but for me, I didn't what I saw when I was there was even in the airport, it just felt icky, and
It
then I
is.
went out on the street, and they were trying to shove papers at me
Yep.
for going out into the county to get a whore, like, I'm
Oh
not
my
interested.
gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't do it in the city, but they try to market it in the city, so you'll go out and take a ride and take
Ugh.
another ride, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. It's a weird energy. I used to go with my late husband a lot. He
Uh-huh.
liked Vegas when I first met him, and I'd never been in my life, and I
Yeah.
haven't been back, but,
Mhm. Yeah.
I like the slot machines.
You slap it there you go. My mother used to play the penny once, and she would win and win and win. It was a riot. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Isabel, where are you in, Massachusetts? I lived in, Lynn and in Salem, and I'm originally from Derry, New Hampshire, so I'm from your neck of the woods. Yeah. Because the states are so small up there, it's like it's just part of a bigger New England area. But, where are you, T. Lynn? I think are you in Florida? I think might be. Hi, Denise Fletcher. It's nice to see you. You don't like
Yeah.
Nest. You don't like it either. You live in the southeast Texas near the Gulf Coast, 30 miles inland by the Louise. Oh, you're close to Sherry, J Cat Lady. I mean,
Oh, nice.
relatively.
Yeah.
She's in Lafayette, but yeah. Hi, Mary Starshine. It's
Hey,
great to see
girl.
you. Yeah.
Missouri girl.
Oh, you're in Leominster? And I can say it right. I have a very good friend that lives in Leominster. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay,
Mhm.
very good. So I think we got everybody. Um, oh, you're there too, Isabel. You're there close to. Did someone say shenanigans? That's awesome.
Mm,
All right.
nice.
Sally says she's had a squadron of javelina visit. Oh my goodness, they're not very nice. Be careful. They can be really nasty. But then again, you're the critter whisperer, so maybe you're okay.
Okay,
So
I have no idea what those are.
they are wild pigs, huge.
Really? So wild
Hmm.
boar, that's what we always call them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. My
wow.
my brother used to go down to Southeast Texas with like his friends from the JCs or whatever it was he was doing, and they would hunt the wild javelina, and then they'd have a pig roast and all that stuff. That isn't my deal. That is what I want to do, but I know
Really?
they're nasty. I think they have horns. I'm thinking
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah.
yeah,
Hi, Wayne
yeah.
Ridge. It's nice to see you.
Hey, Wayne.
Thank you. Thank you for liking on both channels. And hi, Paul. You're in Pennsylvania today. Oh, Paul,
Oh,
do tell us about your experience at the ghost house. I would love to hear
oh,
about it.
I
Yeah.
think it's next weekend, isn't
Oh,
it,
it's next
Paul?
week?
At the
Okay.
Sailor House?
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Because I thought it was this
Please.
weekend too.
Yeah,
Maybe it is.
if you're not doing it, if you haven't done it already, come back and tell us when the time comes. Yeah, we'd like to know. It's kind of cool. Oh, you're north of Seattle, Dylan?
Oh,
I did not. I didn't realize that. So
nice.
when we have a meetup again, you'll have to come. We've had 1 or 2 meetups with some of the people. You check in at 2. Oh,
Oh,
you're going
today?
today.
Oh, Paul. Oh my
That's
gosh.
I know.
I'm so
I'm excited.
excited.
I'm excited. I bet you can't wait. That's awesome.
So take your camera, Paul, and your phone and turn on the light on it. You know, the flash, and then take a video with the flash on. And you can see things that you won't see with your naked eye.
Oh, it's Friday. I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for you, Paul. All of us are sort of when one of us goes somewhere, the others all want to know what happened. That's awesome.
It's like we're all right behind you following.
Uh-huh. All right. So Sally had a question. So here we go. For the past 2 days, I've been hearing in my mind someone calling, Hosanna. Can you figure it out? Can you help? Isn't Hosanna what you say when you're singing at a Catholic church? Isn't that one of the things that I don't know?
Yeah.
Hosanna, Hosanna. Oh,
And I was thinking that song, Roseanne.
Rosanna.
Rosanna. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. But it's,
mm,
yeah, I think it's Hosanna when it's, you're right, Wiki, when it's in the church.
yeah.
Um,
Wow. Oh, it's not Hosanna. It's Hoseanna. Okay.
oh,
All right. Well, I get it. It's a person's name, but and it's also interesting because you're in Arizona and you're close to the Mexican border. It's kind of like, don't say ho, say Jose.
yeah.
Toto,
Yeah.
yes, yes, Wiki, hi, Wiki, yeah, uh-huh. Um, oh, J Cat Lady, I'm so sorry about you losing your fiance. Oh,
Oh,
looks like
no. J Cat
I don't
Lady.
know how long ago it was, but it doesn't really matter because that's a
Yeah.
thing. Hello, Emily. Hello, Louise, Coyote Rosenbaum. It's good to see
Huh.
you, honey. Yeah, yeah. All right, but called like Anthony on the Prince Spaghetti. Okay, there's your Massachusetts reference. Wednesday is Prince Spaghetti Day in Massachusetts, and so that the mother would be screaming out the window, Anthony. You'd have to run home for his spaghetti. Hi, Seascape. Okay. I think I got it here. I think I got it. So let's see what we can come up with here for you. Hmm.
Sally, was your property once a hacienda?
Oh.
Because they're showing me these big picture windows, like somebody looked out of your windows. And I think your house is a fairly new build, but it could be
But the
old.
land could have been there and
Yeah,
housed something. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm
No
thinking is
idea,
the
she says.
land.
Mm.
Um,
Hmm.
because she okay, and then I'm hearing that song, "Somebody's Watching You." So,
Oh.
which it's true, right? She's getting a
Uh-huh.
lot of
Uh-huh.
activity on the land, but,
Yes.
ooh, I got a big hit on that. You have some big windows, yeah. It's like she's watching the windows, so I think you've got visitors inside the house too.
Oh.
B and she's showing me a window that has, like, it's 3 panes of glass
Okay.
that she looks out of.
Hmm. Wow. All right.
Hmm. Well, it's not, so it's an answered prayer. Have you asked for somebody to help you with this? Like, are you asking spirit, "Hey, I want some help with this?" Because, this is kind of about spiritual growth. So a new guide coming in, there's harmony coming in with it, and, a new love. So I don't know if that's, I feel like this is a loving spirit, but it
Okay.
could be somebody from the other side that's, connected with you. She said something, sounds like my wall in the kitchen area. Yeah,
Mhm.
always. I do feel like it's, um, a guide, and it's somebody that's connected to the land.
Okay. I got a feeling somebody's watching me and playing tricks on me. Wow. And their name might be, or maybe that's who you were uh,
Oh.
in the past. Maybe you lived there before, and that's why you have such an affinity for this land.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that really rings true. So,
Uh-huh. I get the card. First, I
yeah.
get fire. You're on fire. They say now that you can hear us, we feel much better. We've been here all along, but you weren't able to hear us before. And you're allowing us to navigate ourselves back to this spot. And then I get, this is just the first step. You may end up seeing some folk. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and we've kind of been talking about that I think that hearing is gonna be the next thing that comes in there.
Yes.
And I love that you're hearing them now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, yeah.
That 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 could well be. Yeah.
Yes, Denise Fletcher. It is about stalking, but I don't believe she's being stalked. I think they're there and they're saying, we've been here all along. We've been watching your progress. We want to make ourselves known to you, and so we're going to call you by the name that we know you by. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
I think
And
so.
she has a lot of protection around her too, Sally
She
does.
does. She does.
33 trillion angels, so
Hmm. Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you, Sally. Enjoy. Or should I call you Hoseanna? Yeah,
Hosianna.
Hoseanna. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So, did someone say shenanigans? My guides, my deities, or my cat Oreo?
aw,
Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll see what we can get for you. Absolutely. I love that cat name.
I do
It's
too.
cute. It's really cute. Mhm.
I hear Oreo coming in bright and clear.
Yeah, you're used to those meowing entities.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um, hmm. Aw. So, um, he's watching, or they're watching.
Oh, how cute. How
And it's
cute.
this one is you're a beautiful soul. And that's what they see. They see your light, your love. I see the beauty in me every day. So just know that there's still that love. It suited them well, yeah.
Mhm.
Um, so they want you to bring more joy into your life. It's safe to let go and have fun. Um, and they visit you often. So this is about visiting. You're an inspiration to them. My vision and enthusiasm are uplifting. So he's around, and he comes in to bring more joy into your life. Shenanigans.
Mm.
Um, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sorry.
No, it's
So
okay.
questions are closed. Denise will try to take yours. I can't take any more, but we will do a group read at the end. All right. So it's wonderful to see you all that have come in. Thank you for being here with us. We love having you. Happy Sunday. All right. So I have that you are, and everybody right now is in a manifesting space. We just came out of the 1010, and then 1011 was also another kind of a doorway. So it says here, manifest your inner dialogue and monitor it using quantum affirmations. And you can make your real desires. Make sure you say it is already there. That's important, not that it's going to be there later. Teri, Does he play with my cat Joey or the dogs? Sometimes it seems like they're playing with something I can't see.
Yeah, he sits, like, on the sofa, on the arm of the sofa sometimes, and yeah,
Does,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Does Zeppelin do that too? Or did
yeah, all
Zeppelin
the
do that?
time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
he's like
Um,
Yoda.
is he really?
He sits there like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Hi, Marina. It's good to
Hi,
see you, sweetie.
Marina.
Yeah. So you got the Pathfinder card. Trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career, revealing the direction your soul wants to go. How beautiful.
Wow.
There's something going on here with was there some kind of unrequited love in the past for you? In other words, either this person loved you and you didn't reciprocate, or you loved someone else. I think we've all had one of those, or not. I'm sensing that there might be some kind of connection still going on. I don't know if the person is in spirit or if the person is still alive, but wouldn't surprise me if that you might hear from them or remember some things about that relationship. And it says, make sure also that you set your boundaries, self-definition, self-respect, and sacred sovereignty. So I don't know if this person is somebody you don't want to hear from, and it says to set your boundaries. So, it kind of was right next to this card. So that's up to you. You don't have to accept anybody. You loved your
Oh,
ex, but he was a bad dude. Oh, when he messaged you. Yep.
wow.
So that's what you had to do. You had to say thanks, but no thanks. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I had two of those bad dudes, so I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. I had a few too, and then I dreamt of one of them for years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'd
Yep.
rather not have a connection with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Then I ran into him one night at a concert, and I was with my daughter and her best friend, and, he was falling into the, drapes and the the
Oh
stage.
dear. Oh dear. Oh, wow.
He had a little bit too much to imbibe, and I
Had
thought,
too
"Oh,
much.
good pass, good
Yeah.
pass."
Good pass. That's right. Um, so hi to everybody who's come in. We appreciate you being here. It's wonderful to have you. Um, Denise, you have one too. Yeah. Yeah. I think we all have at least one. Um, and one of my unrequited loves basically passed away last year in a very sad circumstances. He had all kinds of heart problems, but we reconnected as friends some 40 years later, and was able to just let everything go and laugh, and yeah, it was kind of nice. But
It's
you in
nice.
high school, huh, Paul? Yeah.
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 Yeah, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're welcome, dear. Um, all right. So
Mhm.
Ness wonders a message from guides on how to approach the upcoming week. All right, there you go. Oh, upcoming week.
Ness, are you going out of town?
You getting that? Are you getting that,
Yeah,
Teri?
I'm getting it. It's something about a trip.
Okay. Mhm. 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 Ooh. I don't know what this means. I have to look up a word. I've never heard of it before.
Oh, do you want me to wait or you want me to go?
No,
Or
go right ahead.
okay.
Yeah, go right
I'm
ahead.
getting and I get this card for you all the time, Ness, I think. Revelation. So there's something you're gonna get. It's like you're gonna see something and you're gonna be like, I thought so. Um, it's gonna open up your mind, but it's also you're kind of already on it. You're very and there's the openness. So you've been here before, and it's like he's kind of going through a portal. It looks like well, it is the moon, but Lord Ganesh is going through a portal with you. It's like you're opening up your capacity to love. So this might be somebody else. This might be a new job, but it's like something is opening up for you, and it's big, big energy,
Big energy. Okay.
big
So,
energy.
yeah. They're wanting you to depend more on your higher self. Stop longing, still your mind, and allow your higher self to use its infinite resources to comfort and guide you to the fulfillment of your desires. Because we already know what's best for us in that subconscious mind. I have beginning anew, bow to all things past, and start again with gratitude and grace. I love this. It's like she's dancing with the birds. How beautiful. And here's the word I never heard of before. And of course, even as an English professor, doesn't mean I know everything, of course, but annealing, Anealing, annealing. And what that means is very interesting. It means heat, allowing heat or the heat to cool slowly in order to remove internal stresses and make it easier to work and be able. So it's something that's building up inside you, apparently, that needs to be cooled down. So I just never have heard that. And
I haven't either.
I kind of like it. I do.
I do too.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should take a picture of that and send it to Gerald.
That's true. He could put it on his
word of the day.
Word of the day. That's right. Oh yeah, he's awesome. You're welcome, Ness. You're welcome. All righty. So Carl, I'm going to read for you only because it's time for you to go to bed. That's the only reason I'm going to jump the line. Is this Greek giant macho energy the guide to this guide my departed friend Jane left to me to aid my mission? And if so, his name is S, short for Stallone, because he looks like him. Oh, really? So this is somebody that you've seen, Carl. Okay. Wow.
Are you fighting a good fight, Carl? Because like and you know, a fight is like a weird term, but like we can fight a good fight for honesty and valor and kindness. It's kind of like you keep fighting this fight, he's saying. And then there's that song. What is that song? It's whatever you do, do it good. Yeah, fighting. Yeah. And I feel like it's something that you've kind of stood up for the underdog before in other lifetimes. And this time you're doing it again. So he's acknowledging that, and he's there for like strength and support.
Wow. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
I love that song. Oh my God.
Me
The best
too.
music.
Yeah. Carl, it's very interesting because what I pulled first is the shadow, and the shadow is the side of us that fights against it. It's like the devil and the angel. One's on one shoulder, one's on the other, but we all have a shadow side, and we do fight against it because what it is, it's usually things we don't want people to know about ourselves. So this idea, if you've ever seen Rambo, you know, he takes care of everything in Rambo. He's the master, he's the killer, he takes care like of a whole village and wipes it out because he's got all that power. But the shadow is important. Make a friend of your shadow side so you can become your authentic self, the key element of true success. Oh, you had your shoulder. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So, I mean, it's nothing to be worried about, ashamed of, whatever, but we have to integrate that shadow side into ourselves. So this, I think, is more a part of you than your friend. Okay. I get the healer, and look who's here is Kuan Yin again. And I know you always laugh because these people come to you. But yes, with a heart of compassion, radiance returns. So fight it off, but live in the beauty. Live in the beauty. And it's saying here that the upper heavens are part of your experience. So you've been here many times, you've come back, you've gone, you've come back. But this is where a lot of the Greek gods reside as well, in the upper heavens. So, yeah. So
Yeah.
if you're going to go to, oh, okay. Well, you know what? I get it. And we get to a certain point where we can fight and help people as much as we would like to, but but they have to also fight for themselves.
Yeah.
So you get people who are like, oh, please help me, and it's like, help yourself first. Help yourself first. And I don't mean you necessarily, but if you can't stand up and step up for the underdog, because it's too much, you've got your own fights, your own battles. So yeah.
Yeah. Annie says, call on Archangel Metatron. I love
There
that.
you go. There you
Yeah.
go. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Anyway, Carl, thank you, my dear, and sleep well.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So we have Darlene, who would love a general reading. So I have Darlene, Isabel, Layla, Lacey. Let's see. And then next Emily, then Seascape, Denise, and if we can get to it, T and J Cat Lady, but I can't take any more because we'll do a collective read at the end for everybody. You're welcome, Carl. You have a beautiful sleep.
Yeah. So this is kind of a collective read too, because I think it's going to work for everybody. So there's changes coming in, like, this is the sun rising and the moon above it. So times for uncertainty, and that's kind of embracing uncertainty, like, being there. Say that 3 times fast, but but being there and just knowing that that's what this time is, and on the planet, it's lots of uncertainty. Things are happening.
Yeah.
Be sure to accept help. I mean, and this is a time when we should open up to our angels, our guides, and accept that help. And like the changes in the moon, just accept it. It's here. Watch it. Be aware of it, but don't be tied to the outcome. It's a time of great spiritual growth for you, Darlene. So it's going to be a great time for you. Just be aware of that the changes are happening, and watch them. The observer.
Yeah, the observer. Ever the observer. Hello, Ginger Sky. Hello, WHD Aspara. Kumari, it's nice to see you. So yes, and Teri, when you started talking about the changes and how we need to open ourselves up to them and be ready, I got the rites of passage. And so all of us are going through these rites of passage, and look at this here. It's got sort of a lock at the top, but it almost also looks like luggage. It's like how we navigate through life. We get to different places of passage. We get to portals. We get to doorways, windows, all those things that represent from being in one place to being in another place. And so you remember that, because it's not easy. The next one I get is really wonderful, because what it is a key with wings.
Wow.
So in other words, it says, live as you most wish, you hold the key. So while we have the rites of passage, we can also we can change the way we think about what it is that's happening to us. And because we hold the keys to do that. Nobody else can live our experience for us. We're the only ones who can do it. And finally, it says, secure your foundation and foster growth and stability for a thriving journey. So you get the roots of success. Wow. So between the rite of passage and the doorways for you and the roots, you're in both worlds, Darlene. We're all in both worlds. We have to elevate, but we also have to stay tethered to where we are. So
those are beautiful cards.
They are beautiful. Yeah. Thank you for your question. And yes, if this works for all of you, or you found some part of that message for yourself, that's what's meant to happen. So anytime you get a message that resonates for yourself,
Yeah.
please remember that.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Darlene.
Yeah. Do my parents or sister have any message? Isabel, I'm going to need a few names, please. First names only. And I'll try to bring one of them in. If you could put that up there, Isabel, that would be awesome. Just the first name is all I need. And tell me, like, Joe is my dad or Mary is my mom. Oh, good. That's good to know. Thank you very much, Marina. My camera's crystal clear today. Doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes
Oh,
water. So thanks. That's awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah.
um,
Does she? Are you here,
oh,
Isabel?
there. She says, "My mom." What's your mom's name, dear? Or just give us the
First
name
name.
of somebody.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
need a first name.
yeah,
Yeah.
just the first. Oh,
It's helpful.
Christina. She says
Christina?
Christina. Yeah. Sorry, I just
Okay.
saw it, Isabel.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Let's try for Christina then.
So, they're coming in with some questions for you, Isabel. So I don't know if these are questions that you're asking for something, but it's where, why, and how. So,
Okay.
is there's? I'm kind of wondering if you aren't missing something, or something was lost. We are here. You are loved. It's in the kitchen. So I don't know. I don't know if somebody spent a lot of time, if Isabel spent a lot of time in the kitchen, but there's something important in the kitchen that you've done before. And it's like an energetic movement that's coming in. So moving energy through. I'll pull another one. Insight. Yeah. So there's something in the kitchen that either you guys did together or is moving through, but that can be also have to do with food and moving energy, moving abundance, moving nutrients. So
Yep.
yeah.
Hi, Garnet.
Garnet.
Shenanigans, a lady of Fatima, she says. Okay. All right. Sage Goddess is a good place to get stones. There's also anything on Etsy. I've had really good, yeah. You're used to coming in blurry, so you didn't notice I was clear. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, Jen Bushman sells crystals online.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Isabel, I get your mother saying that she wishes she was home with you. She wishes she was here, but she also says, I am here at your home. You just maybe don't realize it, but I am with you. I am always going to be with you. As long as you need me, I'll be there. The next one I get is ancestry. So she's saying, I'm up here with all these other people, and they all want to tell you that they love you and that they miss you, but they don't want you to hurry up to come over here. You take your time. She's standing with family. This is the ancestry card. So the next one I get is kind of a funny one. It's card reading. It's prophecy. And when I get these cards, sometimes I think that those on the other side are saying, what the heck is going on? You brought me here and look, what am I on TV or what? Like you're asking these people about me. But in a sense, I think that they already know they're going to be read. So a lot of them are standing in line to be read. And so there you go. And finally, I'm guessing that you're going to start hearing a voice. And that voice may not be outside, it will be more internal. But there's a lot of people, and if you're ready for it, you have to be the one that's ready for it because they don't want to scare you. But I think maybe your mom is saying you should be being able to hear from us.
Yeah, she reads cards. Isabel, did your mom read cards too?
There you
have
go. That's
the
why they're
gift.
bringing it up then. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
bringing it up like, "We see you, what you're doing."
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like she had the gift,
the
or it
gift.
runs through your family, somebody
Mhm.
does.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for that affirmation. Yeah. I still think that they're like, here we are, I'm on stage, but anyway, thank you for your feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
thanks,
all.
Isabel.
Yeah. All right. We want a message from Spirit. All right. Is there anybody else that's asking about people from the other side? Because if there is, no, no, no. All right. Okay. Anytime that you ask a question, please always put the person's first name in there and who they are. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Spirit guides.
Leela, they're showing me some boxes. I don't know if you are moving or if you feel like you've been in a box,
I'm sorry.
boxed in, or if you're coming out of the box. But they're showing me a box.
All right. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh, she was intuitive with no cards, Isabel. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. So she was really just letting you know that she knows what you're doing. I think she likes it. Yeah.
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 Leela, they come to you in meditation. So if you haven't heard them yet or felt them, we have a lot of different ways that our senses come in, and then our subtle senses, which are often called clairs. So just know that that's a part of this enlightenment that's coming in. Your crown chakra is opening up. Wow, girl, you're really hitting it, because then you've got miracles. So just watching the light. And sometimes, you guys, this is a really good card for everybody, because we look around and we see darkness, right? There's so much stuff going on the planet, but out of the darkness is how we see the light.
Beautiful.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I love that. So I don't know if you've had some kind of a confrontation with anybody, or if there might be a confrontation. Things like that happen. I mean, maybe a neighbor or somebody has said something, or somebody says something at the store. It doesn't have to be huge, but it's bringing it up, or it's saying, don't be afraid of an upcoming confrontation. You stand your ground or walk away. You don't have to worry about it. They're recognizing that you are wholly devoted in presence and in service to a higher love. What a beautiful card. In
That
other
is
words,
gorgeous.
they just know that you have your belief system and that it's beautiful. The last one I get is trust. Trust that all things will work out well, because that's what's in divine order. And what Teri had was fascinating. So I think good things are coming up for you. That's fabulous.
Yeah, it looks really good as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of us, she's saying, I feel tied down a lot. And I feel like a lot of us have these past 10 years,
Yes.
perhaps.
We have. It's gone on and on and on, too long. Too long.
Yeah.
Although
Hey,
I think,
Diana.
honestly, at this age, it's easier for me than it would be for, say, my kids, or if they had kids. I feel bad for the younger people, because this isn't adulthood. This is extended childhood in a lot of cases.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. And it's a lot coming in. I think they're really equipped well, though.
I agree. No, I do agree.
And I think we're
Most
going to
of them
see
have
so
been
many
on other
changes.
planets, so they've lived.
Yeah. And perhaps they don't look as unusual as we did in our time here. Coming in.
That's right.
So, message or guidance from spirit guides or higher self, Lacey.
All right, Lacey.
Hey, Lacey. Okay, they're saying, what you gonna do? Ghostbusters. So are you seeing spirit, Lacey?
Wow.
It's like there's I feel like you've got a lot of people around you. So your room's pretty full.
Mhm.
Um, and calling in all your guides and your wow, well, you can't make that up. So then you get these three beautiful spirits coming in for you. Moon called and meant to be.
Mhm.
So you've got a full room, and all the changes that you're going through, you're going to be guided. So just open up to that. Moonbeams, like sunbeams, something's going
Mm.
to come in that you've been asking about, perhaps, but you're
Mhm.
going to be made aware of something. Um,
Mhm.
oh, and then you go into the void moon, and it's a do
Mm.
nothing, which that's a
Okay.
spot of like infinite possibilities where we do nothing. We watch.
Mhm.
And it's really a beautiful spot to be in, to just watch and see, because
True.
that's the spot where you can really manifest.
Absolutely. That's beautiful. So I pulled this card for the second time. It's permission. Live as you must most wish. You hold the key. I think a lot of us have to do this right
I
now.
love that.
But I love this because a key flying through the sky, and it's a skeleton key, which makes me happy because they're old fashioned, you know.
Mhm.
And so if you want to be old fashioned, you can be old fashioned. There's some sort of misappropriation that's happening. I don't know if perhaps you paid a bill and you paid it twice, and you realized it, but they won't let you get the money back. You know, oh, they'll apply it to next month. I don't know, something like that. This one shows somebody stealing a pie. So I don't think you're doing that, but you know, there is some kind of misappropriation going on. But they also want to remind you, you are a divine being. How beautiful. And if you can notice here how the third eye is lit up, you're getting downloads, you're getting information from above, and you live as a divine being all the time. So enjoy enjoy the journey, because you have the key to take it where you want. So there you go. Thank you. All right, so we have Emily here. Emily, are you here? I hope so. Next up is Seascape, and I saw Denise is here. J Cat Lady. Um, and then we'll do the general read. Thank you. You're welcome, Lacey. Oh, good. Thanks, Emily. Oh, you're not the only one. Is there anything I can look forward to? Will I be able to find stability and safety? Safety and freedom are concepts. And yeah, safety, you know, I don't want to sound down or anything. Safety to me is a construct. If you can feel safe in yourself, then you might be able to. Anyway, I'll let Teri do the reading, her reading.
No, I love that, what you're saying, because I really feel like this is the time that our high heart is opening and abiding in your heart all the time. I know I had the Reverend Rick on, and
Mhm.
and he was talking about how anxiety is looking ahead and depression is looking behind you.
Right.
And I feel like that's so easy at this time because there's so much going on the planet. Um,
Mhm.
you know, my guides came in and showed me my death years ago, and it
Wow.
was like it was a beautiful thing, and I was quite old, and they showed me, you know,
Mhm.
I was with children, and I went to this beautiful place, and I laid down, and I walked out of my body, and they it was like all my guides came in and said, "See, we told you you never had to worry."
Yeah,
Yeah, you're getting pulled both ways.
I
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
So, something that you've been worried about, it's gonna be illuminated.
Yeah.
So, it's like a key. So, I don't know if it's about a house, Emily, or property. You know, it could be about a lot of things, but just look at that. There's a divine order. So, that's Merlin coming in. So, you've got a lot of magic around you. And then you can't do better than this. This is a picture of Reverend
Mm.
Saul.
Yeah.
That looks exactly like him, my crystal shaman. So,
Right.
and he always said, I think what a lot of us remember is call in 33 trillion angels That's a big deal. So call in protection every day and know that
Definitely.
you're never alone.
Mhm. Yep. Yep. And isn't that interesting? Because even if you don't have, quote, people around you or beautiful animals around you, Mother Nature is always around you.
Oh,
And look at her. She's sort of infused in the trees. I love this. It says, "She who gives life to all, take refuge in her embrace." And when you're finding you're being pulled both ways, if you can just take the time out to go for a walk in nature. And I would go by myself, even if you've got other people that are around you, because it's the solace that she gives us when we're there that means so much to us. You feel real alone. There are times in life you can be around a whole bunch of people, but still feel totally alone. So I totally understand what you're feeling, because I have. They're calling in divine providence for you. In other words, they're saying, call in your angels, call in the archangels, call them in voice by name, call in Raphael. Archangel Raphael, please come in and heal me. Archangel Michael, please come in and cut away any doubts that I'm having. They're very powerful entities, but the archangels need to be verbally called in. Finally, you are being bound right now. Some of this is your own binding, okay? And I'm not trying to make you feel bad about it at all. Sometimes we're bound up by others, and sometimes we agree to be bound up by binding ourselves up. You have not only the key, and you have nature on your side, you also have the ability to, instead of fighting against the rope, release it and let it go. So, not to make light of anything that you're feeling right now, Emily. We've all been through it. You're going through a dark night of the soul, it sounds like, and finding safety and security in a world that's in chaos. Very, very difficult. But please know, all of us are here for you. If you don't have anybody else, you do have us, and
yeah.
we are always here for you. Letting
Yeah.
go and self doubt. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And it's kind of the time for that. It's like, the
Mhm.
lake goes through a thing every year where all the gunk on the bottom is dredged up. And it's just a natural cleansing
Yeah,
process that it
it
goes through.
is.
And everything comes to the top and
That's
you get
right.
to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you have clarity.
Much love to you, dear. Much, much
Yeah.
love. Yeah.
Emily.
All right. So Seascape says, I keep putting boundaries at night, but I keep hearing conversations going on. How do I stop spirit from chattering? OMG. Yeah, they need to get out of your head. Yeah.
Who's the archangel in charge of dreams? Is it Azrael? Diana will know. Diana, do you
It
know? Or
could
Amy Bear?
be. Let me
Yeah.
see. Um,
Um, I'm thinking you need to call in the bosses. Yeah. Here you are. You're listening every night, aren't you? That's
yeah.
what they're showing
Yeah.
me.
It says the four guide the reader through a journey for dreams. So Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. All
Ah,
in the big guns.
Colin.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you need to take care of your body. This is
Yeah.
about body care. You need to take care of yourself. And you're tired. Yeah, honey. I know.
Yeah.
Asking for divine guidance.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just, you know, Michael is your gatekeeper. Yeah. Call him in at
There you
night.
go. There you go. Um, I'm going to give you a tidbit as well, Seascape. Um, it isn't maybe for the reason that I'm doing it, but at night I get my feet all loaded up with magnesium cream. Magnesium helps you sleep anyway, but I put it on because I have neuropathy. But I think you can. It's for entertainment purposes only. So get the cream, put it on your feet. For me, I don't want grease everywhere, so I wear a pair of socks, and then I go to bed and I sleep like a baby,
Oh,
like a
that sounds
baby.
like heaven.
Yeah, it really is. So they know that you are a devoted person, and that's why they keep tapping you and tapping you. They say you're wholehearted in presence and in service to a higher love. So they're like, are you really serious? Because if you're not really serious, we're going to keep coming in. Michael needs to get in charge to cut that out. They're also coming in disguise. If you can get what they're telling you, maybe there's something important and they keep telling you over and over again, but you're not, quote, getting it yet. Okay. And they want you to let go. So I'm sure you want to let go because you want to go to sleep. Envision yourself perhaps letting go and floating, or maybe do a guided meditation that you could listen to just before you go to sleep, that would put you in a space of clarity and relaxing. So
She's saying there's a party going on. Yeah.
Yeah. So people are dancing on the ceiling. Is that what you get?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, you have magnesium spray. Yeah, try it out. See. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Jeremiel, Annie is a guide. I don't know if I've ever
I
heard
didn't
of
know
that.
that.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh, Louise, I love that you went camping and you grounded yourself. You know, I have a grounding mat I sleep on, and that's another thing that's been helping me. So
Yeah. The grounding mats are huge. We've got them.
yeah. All right. T and J Cat Lady, I have your prayers I'll put up. T, are you here? Let me know. Okay. All right. Denise needs would like a message from guides. You okay, Denise? Then I'll bring in J Cat's Lady's prayer, and then we'll do a collective read, and then I think we're done for the day. So much. Mm-hmm.
Denise, are you like, they're showing me a road and it's a straight road. So do you feel like things are moving too fast? Are you ready for a curve or two? Or maybe you don't want a curve. Maybe you've had too many in your life. I don't know. But they're just showing me that straight road. And sometimes energy can go too fast if it's not meandering a little bit. So maybe it's time to kind of meander a bit, Denise. I'm getting unity. So, and again, that energy is all in a straight line, isn't it? So, and it's a lot of energy coming in.
Yes.
I'm going to say, since that's golden light, that's the golden heart of Jesus, Buddha consciousness. Oh, you retired last month and need work. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, I think they, initiation, like you're coming, it feels like what you're doing now is going to be coming into yourself and pulling that energy in. It feels like you're going to be coming in and doing something just for you this time is what they're saying. So you'll find offerings along the way, but I like how that path is a little more meandering that you can get through because you've been at it for a long time. You know, just that straight road, Denise.
Yeah. Wow. So I love that you retired. I don't, and I know what you mean but this time it's your time to find something you like, just as Teri said. You don't have to do a grind. The grind needs to go away. Yeah. I get here the poet, and the poet is make your life a work of art and your art a work of life. So again, you may not be an artist, but life is art. So you want to find that which brings you joy and creativity. See the poetry in the mundane and you'll be rewarded beyond measure. So even when you're looking at something very simple, if you can see the beauty in it, it makes you more aware of that and then more aware of your surroundings. I get moon magic as well. Sacred cycles perpetually unfolding, conscious intentions flourish with time. So yes, when the new moon comes up, set your intentions. You want to find something that brings you spiritual joy or joy in your life and see what happens before the full moon comes. You're going through this life review, and not like when you die, but this is like, you've worked a long time, you're retired. And I'm going through it myself. Whenever I hear songs or see things from my earlier days, I get very nostalgic, but also very, um, I don't know how to explain it. I just get really,
Touched?
yeah, I guess so. I
Yeah.
can't believe
You
I've
should.
gone that long and I've been around that long and yeah, that kind of thing. It says, look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. So there you go.
Yeah, it feels like, this she said, it was 33 years and it was a sudden, um, departure. It feels like, the thing that comes in next, you're doing for you, Denise, not for
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah.
And it feels like there's a lot of feminine energy around that. You had a card there that kinda looked like that too, with
Mhm.
that feminine energy
That's
coming in.
beautiful. That's beautiful. Yes, Andy, I love that. When your source spark touches other sparks, we are all shining together brighter in amazing ways. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, you're
Thank
welcome, Denise.
you. Everybody, if you wouldn't mind sending some prayers for kitty cat Sam, if everyone could send them healing energy. He's in the hospital with a urinary tract blockage that they were able to clear with surgery. So swift healing for your kitty cat. Much love to you too, J Cat Lady, because as a mama, you had to be very worried about it. So much love.
Yeah.
Um, we would like to do a collective reading for all of you at this point, and this is hopefully something that will bring you joy and focus for the week. You're very welcome. It's good luck in finding that. Hi, Sharon Foster. It's wonderful to see you, and Connie. That's all right. You can double your messages. We double appreciate you. You're welcome, Denise. Yes. And Darlene. Uh,
Well, this is hilarious. So not hilarious. I mean, in a great way. I
yeah.
love that this is coming in because it's kind of what we've been talking about. Um,
Uh-huh.
I get the romance card. So anybody that's here, oh, T says we skipped her question.
I know I asked if you were
Oh,
here, but I didn't see a reply. So let's see. I don't even know if I still have it up. If you put it up again, we'll see what we can do. All right. But I didn't see the comment. Go ahead, Teri.
okay. Um, romance. So are you looking for a new love? New love, baby. That song. It's like, and that could be like Denise looking for a new job, something that you love, but there's all this stuff going on around the planet. So find something that you love. And that's going to bring more joy to you and the rest of the planet. There's new beginnings coming in for us. So look at these as new opportunities. And then, of course, who else is going to come in but Archangel Michael? So just remember that you're walking with him. And if you're going into someplace new and it's scary, feel your angels behind you walking in,
There you
Archangel
go.
Michael.
We all need to, but the archangels must be called in
Yeah.
from the throat chakra. So make sure you call them in that way. I get the drama queen. Oh my God. You know who the drama queen is. Some of you may uh, have to deal with that this week. Some people need a high level of attention to validate their sense of worth. Make sure that you're not that person. So don't you be the drama queen this week or the drama king. Endless possibilities and enthusiasm will guide us through this adventure we call life. And boy, oh boy, are we in the midst of it. Absolutely. Finally, the card I get for everybody is remember you are an eternal self. You have lived before, you will live again, but there is only now. So live now as though today was the last day. Very important because that's the way we live in love and we stay present. So, yeah. All right. Thank you. All right, T, here you go. I asked out loud, who's my spirit guide? I instantly heard the name Mary. Oh, you might have Mother Mary as your spirit guide. Thanks, Marina. Annie. Enjoy the day, Annie. Beautiful one.
Mary, I'm feeling like you've got one of the Marys around you.
Mhm.
And I'm looking at all of them, if it's Magdalene or Fatima or and it no, it's kind of like the healing heart of Mary.
Oh, yeah.
And she comes in and she's also about forgiveness, that healing heart. So just recognizing that you've got divine support
Yep.
on your journey. You've got determination. So Ganesh is behind you. You know, he removes all obstacles.
Yeah.
And having a positive outlook. And that outlook thing is like, you can look at things and be worried about them. You can look at things and, you know, not be passive about everything, but come back to joy, always coming back to joy.
There you go. We can choose in every moment whether we're going to be happy, whether we're going to be miserable. But I love that. And Annie said, you're lucky you heard it. Many of us want to know our spirit guides' names, and they're like, names. What do you need a name for? You don't need a name. I'm here. But Mary said, and so I agree with Teri. It's the loving heart of Mary. So it could be the embodiment of the Marys. Mary, like she said, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Fatima, Our Lady of
Our Lady of
Fatima.
Guadalupe.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I get here that whoever it is, she's the teacher. And she says, you would do well to read more and otherwise learn more about those that have worked diligently to attain what you seek and succeed. So I think it's trying to say, do a little searching, find out something about something new, whether you read it or you take a class. I'm guessing that this is a way of getting you more information that you will feel comfortable with yourself. And they're telling you to begin anew. So even if you've done that before, they want you to do it again because they want you to take back your own power. And we all need to do that. I mean, that's just talk about collective reading. Oh my word.
Yeah.
You know, we all have the power and we all give it over to something else or someone else because we think they know better than we do, but we know. So T, I hope that helps you. And thank you. I just didn't see that you replied, so I didn't know if you left. And so thank you so much. And thank you to all our wonderful subscribers and all of our beautiful members and on in Teri's chat as well. And the people that do the moderating that we couldn't live without because you're fabulous. And yeah, everybody make it a beautiful day. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Congratulations. Yeah. Here we go. Bye-bye.
Bye.